Hey guys, 8-Bit Bears here, and today I have translated the Hunger Games, the first three pages of the Hunger Games, from English to Japanese to Russian to German and back to English, and it's some pretty funny stuff. So let me get this out and we can look at it. So, well, when I translated it, it turned from the Hunger Games to the Valshalka game. That's what it's called. Anyway, when I wake up, okay, 1 second. When I wake up, the other side of the bed is cold. My fingers are looking for warm prim, but find only the rough canvas cover of the mattress tightened. She had a bad dream, and you should be promoted in our mothers. Of course it has. It is a day of mowing. I consider myself in an elbow. There is enough light in the bedroom to see them. My sister, Prim, and wrapped in the body of my mother, rounded at the side of their cheeks, were pressed against each other. Go to sleep. My mother looks so depressed. Not even the young wear. How can it be good? Such as evening primrose, a hard, fresh raindrops for their call. My mother was very beautiful once. Either way, please let me know. It's ridiculous. Note she sits on his knees, stiff. It's ugly cat in the world. Note in the middle of an ear, missing pureed, eyes the color of corruption squad. Yellow muddy court. He insisted that the agreement with the bright colors gave him the name Prim Buttercup. He hates me. Alternatively, he does not trust me at least. Even though it was a few years ago, I think I'll be I'm sorry, okay. I think I'll be remembered as an attempt to drown him in a bucket when Prim brought him home. He's still him. The kitten was thin, swelling, crawling worm-flea stomach. I was in another mouth to feed. Okay, I'm so sorry. I was in another mouth to feed. The thing on the last drops. Nevertheless, Prim and begged so hard, I was crying. He had to stay. It turned out all right. My mother was to get rid of the plague, and he was born for the payment. I am so sorry. Okay, my mother was to get rid of the plague, and he was born for the payment of duties. But I'll catch the occasional rat sometimes. I am so sorry. Oh, it's so bad. Sometimes I eat the internal organs of buttercups. If you kill me clean, he hisses. I'm so sorry. He hisses to stop me. Okay. Internal organs. I hiss room. This is the closest we have come so far. Do not like. Okay, I'm so sorry. I can't keep it together. I push hunting boots, and I shake my legs out of bed. Soft leather, which was thrown on the leg, and the long dark braid my cover by pulling off his shirt. How does his keep coming into here? Because there is no man in this house. Shirt, pants. I grab a bag of food for me. On the table, under a wooden bowl to get it from hungry rats and cats sit perfectly little goat. I am so sorry. This is so messed up. Okay, I hope you have like a Hunger Games book here to keep so you can compare it. It's so bad. Sit perfect little goat cheese and a basil leaf wrapped to protect. Dar stiff. Me on the day of mowing. I have the cheese carefully in my pocket as I go outside. I think that one's right. Okay, now this one is broken. It's downright ruined. Some of our common nickname about 12 miners are checked in the rule and on the morning shift at this time. From time immemorial, the nails broken their men and women to clean hunched shoulders, swollen joints, and try the coal dust from the line dip their faces. A lot of people who stayed. Nevertheless, the black slag is empty road today. Monica House, squat, gray closed. Haircut, not on 2. Jeez, this is so bad. You can sleep in the same way, if you can do. Our house is on the edge of the seam. You do not have to pass a number to the gate until the meadows called Scuffy. Enclosing box the whole District 12. In fact, the division of pastures from the forest tied high fence with barbed wire loop. Pack of wild dogs, lone cougar, bear. In theory, which is used to our city to be the first as a deterrent to predators, which he was in the woods 24 hours, threatening to electrify his life. But good luck, because I'm positive that's not how the original went. Oh wow, it's so bad. It's just ruined. But good luck, because on 2 to 3 hours of electricity at night, usually safe to touch. However, I did take the time to carefully for the hum that means the fence is heard, usually supplied with energy. Oh, jeez. At the moment, silence like a stone. Hidden mass of bushes. I flatten my belly and slide under the track of 2 legs that come free for many years. And there is a weakness of the other fence, but I went into the forest here, is almost always, it's close to home. As in the tree, as soon as I do, I have, with the shell bow and arrows from a hollow log. Electrification is, we have in the preservation of the people, who could flesh color of the face, 12-foot forests in the sea. They roam freely, fence, as the way of truth, shall comply with poisonous snakes and animals. Oh no, this next part just doesn't make any sense. Extreme sports will be added, no problem. But also, you have a meal, if you know how you found it. My father knew, and before it torn by the explosion at the mine in pieces, he gave me some of it. But there was nothing to bury. I'm 11 years old. 5 years later, I wake up screaming for it to run again. If trespassing is transferred illegally in the forest, despite the severe penalties, poaching, weapons they had, a lot of people would not threaten him. However, it is not brave enough, almost dare with a knife. I was in a waterproof case. Oh, jeez. I can't do this. I was in a waterproof case, thoroughly packed well. My bow rare. Made by my father, along with a few others, are still hiding in the woods. My father, should they sell good money, have made, but if it turns out he would to incite a riot, state agencies have been performed. Most of the peacekeepers turn a blind eye to some of us, that they hunt because he is hungry for raw meat. As in what capacity? In fact, they are among the best customers. But I never thought that anyone armed formations would be allowed. Well, isn't that interesting? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just, well, that was the first 3 pages. If you guys like it, then maybe I'll do another. But I just can't take it that seriously.